So honestly, I would love for them to be British. I think that was the main reason I moved here for my master's is for the British accent.
Hello and welcome back to Single Sounds. I'm Katie Mack, the host and creator, and if you've made it here, I'm sure you're just as sick of dating apps as the rest of us. So welcome to the very first dating podcast. I'm very happy you are here. This week's character is from across the pond, but now lives in London and has a goal to live here permanently, mostly because of the British accent. She's ready for a committed relationship with a tall man and would love someone who is motivated and wants big things in life. She is wise beyond her years, very open and honest, and could definitely teach you a thing or two about being fun and show choirs. Okay, hi, welcome to Single Sounds.
Hi.
Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Let's find out what you're about, your who, what, where. So who are you sexually attracted to?
Men.
Awesome.
Lots of men.
Lots of men. And how about what are you looking for?
Okay, so I've been single about almost 3 years now.
Okay.
And I'm ready to just kind of hop into a new relationship. I've done a lot of soul searching and being by myself for a very long time. And I'm ready to kind of move on to that next stage. I'm young, but I'm ready to kind of do that, be in a relationship. And I mean, it doesn't have to be super serious, but someone that
committed.
I'm committed,
That's
So,
nice.
mhm.
I like that. How young are you?
I'm 22.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm pretty young. But I'm hoping I could care less about age.
Yeah.
So
Doesn't matter what age they are.
No.
Cool.
Mhm.
And how about height?
Height. Okay, so I'm 5'9". So being tall, I'm requiring someone to be at least 5'10". I literally couldn't.
Just a smidge taller.
Just a smidge taller. I don't wear heels ever. I do wear bigger clunky boots though.
Yeah.
And I don't want them to feel insecure. For me, I could care, it's all about them. Like if they're insecure about their height, then you'll know.
Yeah,
you
it
know what I mean?
manifests in other ways
Exactly. So
as well. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, and how about where?
Where? Okay, so obviously I'm American.
If you didn't hear that.
If you didn't hear that. But I am here living in London at least until September. But the goal is to move here full time.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So honestly, I would love for them to be British. I think that was the main reason I moved here for my master's is for the British accent. Like I cannot lie to you. My friends and I talk about it all the time.
Really?
We love listening like on the tube and like buses and stuff. Of everyone's accents. We're like, oh my God, he's literally not cute, but he has a British accent. So
It works so well.
It works out. So I would honestly anywhere. I'm a girly who loves to travel. So if you're anywhere in the UK, works for me.
You can just go explore.
Yeah. If you want to go explore, you live like 4 hours away, I'll take a train. That's cool. You want to take a train to me? That's cool too.
Also, I feel like for America's so much bigger, you guys are used to distances a lot more than we do.
Yeah.
Like a 4-hour trip isn't anything to you.
I grew up in Massachusetts and New York is 4 hours away.
Yeah.
And so I'm the world's biggest Harry Styles fan. And I've driven to New York 4 hours in one day just to see him.
Yeah.
And back just to see him. So
Fair. I'd do the same.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to see him this summer for the first time.
At Wembley?
Well, no, I saw him in One Direction, but first time by himself.
I saw him last week at the Brits. And it was...
You went to the Brits?
I did.
Stop it. How did you get that?
I found the tickets on Twitter.
No way.
It was the best experience of my entire life.
What am I doing wrong?
I literally was... Okay, so sad news. My grandfather passed away this month, and I was back home, and it was the day of his funeral, and I got a message from someone because I had been searching for Brit Awards tickets, and he was like,
Okay, you put in the work.
"Oh yeah, I put in the work," and he was like, "Oh, I have 2 extra tickets. My boyfriend and I accidentally both bought tickets," and I was like, "Yes, 100% down. £75 each. I'm in."
That's a bargain.
But yeah, we were high up. Harry Styles was right there. I could care less. We were sitting in the same room for 4 hours.
Yeah.
So
I just paid way more just to see only him, so you lucked out.
And I saw him mention One Direction live.
Yeah, nice.
So
I love that. What are your 2 truths and a lie?
I'm a lover of all things coffee.
Okay.
I've traveled to more than 10 countries, and I own a dog.
They're hard.
Mm.
I hate coffee.
Okay.
And I feel like that's a bit of a random thing to hate. Most people love it. So that one raised suspicions for me. Because that's one I could use and I might steal it for future.
There you go.
I feel like I had insider knowledge from knowing you for approximately 20 minutes that my cat really liked you. So I feel like the dog thing could be true. Good with animals. Disclaimer for the listeners, my cat hates most people, like especially strangers. So that was weird for me. I was like,
I'm an animal whisperer.
Whisperer. Yeah, that was strange. He came straight up to you, no problems. What was the middle one?
That I've traveled to more than 10 countries.
Oh yeah, you said you love to travel, but I do know you sneaky Americans aren't great at traveling.
I have the worst poker face too, so I'm like, trying not to make eye contact.
I feel like, isn't it something ridiculous? Like half of the Americans don't even have a passport or something crazy.
Yeah.
But then you moved here, so I feel like you're not in that category. Definitely not. So I'm gonna go coffee Salai.
Wrong. I'm the biggest coffee lover.
Oh, okay.
And I have not traveled to more than 10 countries.
Oh,
you were correct.
Kind of stereotyping.
I did not have a passport before I moved here.
Oh. This is, I mean, to be fair, like, I'm not judging too hard because your country is so big. True. And also there's so much diversity within it. I have been
to a lot of states, I will say that. But country-wise, I've only been to, since moving here, I've never left the States.
Wow.
So I've been to, obviously,
that's
the
insane
UK. Yeah.
To me.
So I've been to here and Scotland.
Nice.
Belgium and France.
Oh, done
and
loads.
I'm actually leaving for Portugal tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So fun.
So fun.
I love Portugal.
Yes.
You're going to love it.
And then I also have a dog. Her name is Pepper.
Cute.
She's back home. I miss her terribly because I didn't want to move her here for a year. Because I didn't know if I wanted to stay or not, obviously.
Yeah.
That's a lot to move a dog across the world.
So you think you can move her though?
Oh, I've figured it all out already. If I want to move here. Yeah.
Oh,
so
sick.
I just have to find a flat that will
take
a dog.
Her. Yeah.
She's over 45 pounds. She's a big dog.
Wow.
But she's
what kind of dog is she?
She is a mutt. Literally like the weirdest looking dog ever. She is an Australian cattle dog, pit bull, Labrador Beagle mix. She's the coolest dog. Here, do you want to see a picture of her? Because I will always be the person to be like, want to see my dog?
I want to put a picture up on the Instagram, to be fair.
Oh my God.
So people can see it.
Literally.
Oh yeah, I see the
cutest little angel.
Yeah.
That was her last week when I was back home. Here's like her colors and stuff, so you can kind of see her better.
Oh yeah, okay.
And I got her. She was a COVID dog.
Nice.
And so I bought her. She's like my first big girl purchase, is what I could say. But I love her to death, and I can't stop talking about her. So that was really hard when you were like, oh, I don't know, think you're an animal lover, and I was like,
yeah.
Where I tried really hard to not say, be like, oh my God, my dog this, my dog that, when we first walked in.
Yeah,
because I was like, crap, she's gonna know.
That's so funny. Back to dating.
Yes.
What is your best dating story?
Okay, so I really struggled to like make this decision because I've only been on like 3 dates.
What, like ever? Wow.
Even when I was in a long-term relationship, we were together 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
We went on 1 date.
Like, right.
2.5
you
years.
just like hung out?
Yeah. It was not a great relationship, but
fair. You live and learn.
Exactly. So I think this is kind of like my best dating story. We really didn't. We did go out to eat a couple times, but I don't know if I'd call it like dates or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy and I, we met at the gym.
I like that.
Yeah, back at home, and when I was in college or university, and we had been seeing each other for about a week. And he accidentally said, I love you on the phone to me maybe 3 days in. I think that was crazy to me. Because I was like, we've been hanging out a week. Like, I don't know what to say to this. He's like, I totally did not mean it. And I was like, oh, so you don't like me? He was like, I'm not meaning it like that either. And then he ghosted me a week later.
Oh, so pretty bad.
But like, seriously,
what was going on? Yeah,
I have no idea. So then he got me sick. I got hand, foot, and mouth.
Oh,
which is a child's disease. Yeah. Most people over the age of 5 don't get it. That is the only reason.
Wait, he had it?
I have no idea. He was the only person I saw for like 2 weeks. So he had to be the person to give it to me. And I was so sick.
Yeah.
And then I was
probably like chickenpox if you get it as an adult. It's like really bad.
Oh my God, it was horrible. It was the worst week and a half of my life.
Was it like a really bad flu?
That, and you get sores all around your hand, feet, and mouth.
Oh.
And so like I couldn't talk, I couldn't eat, I couldn't
horrific.
walk. It was
Don't do anything with your hands.
And in the midst of it, he's ghosting me.
And you're like, you've given me some like horrific disease.
Some disease. And emotionally drained. Well, at first, because I thought it was like herpes. I was like, oh my God, this man gave me herpes because I got like sores and stuff. And then I started coming out my hands and my feet. And I was like, oh, thank God.
I would have mass panicked being like, it's spreading.
But I went to our urgent care and they were like, yeah, so it's called herpangina. So that's like the medical term for it.
All right.
So I was like, I have herpes. And they're like, it's not herpes, I promise. And I was like, okay, thank God. So, but like, again, we were just hanging out. We didn't really like, he wasn't like, let me take you on a date. Because I've really only been on 3 of those.
So we're looking for dates.
Yes.
We need something more good experience.
Yes, exactly.
I like you chose this question. It's a good, open, honest one. And I feel like that's your vibe.
Yes, that is me.
Yeah. What would your therapist say about you?
Okay, so I will open up. I've been in therapy almost my entire life.
I feel like you guys in the States are so much better at this than we are. It's so much more normalized.
Very much.
I feel like having a therapist in America is like having a doctor, which is what 100%. It should be.
It should be, yeah. No, I've been on and off in therapy my entire life.
This is why you guys are more confident.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. But I will say that my therapist would say I'm wise beyond my years because I've gone through a lot personally. And I'm an only child and I had to grow up basically very quickly.
Yeah, fine.
I've always been told, especially by therapists, you're only this age.
Yeah, you did seem much older to me as well. When you said 22, I was like, wow.
Yeah. So I've always been told that. And I would say that I give love to the wrong people. I always give 110% to the person giving me 5%.
Yeah. You don't choose the choosers.
I don't choose. And I choose someone who's like giving me attention at that moment and then they just go away and I'm giving them 110%.
Yeah.
So that's something they would always say. I'm giving too much love for someone who does not want to receive it.
Do you still have the same therapist over here?
No. I haven't actually seen a therapist in about 2 years or so, actually. Okay. I've been doing really well.
Yeah.
Life's been really good, actually, for the first time in 2 years.
And what is the award you should be nominated for?
I hope you would be in agreement that I'm probably the most talkative.
Okay.
I will talk anyone's ear off. If they're willing to listen to me, I will talk and talk and talk. And I think I would want someone who also would get that award.
Yeah.
I love a good, as you people say, chat. Crack.
Do you not say chat?
No.
Oh, really?
No, just conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've watched all 9 seasons of Love Island, so
you're prepared for the chats. Yeah. That's so funny.
Or banta, as you people say.
Banta. I love the little accent.
Thank you.
There. Yeah, I do think I struggled to find this for a long time when I was single. I found that I was always like over talking at my dater partner, whatever. And then I could never decide if they were fun or if I was the fun because I was talking so much and like bringing all the conversation and the ideas. And you do get it with friendship too. Sometimes you're like, wait, I'm just the only one like bringing fun to this and conversation. So having someone else that will also be really chatty is super nice. Like my current partner, he talks more than me, which is something that I've never experienced, but I love it because I can bring him to everything and like sometimes he talks too much, it's true, but I'd rather that than not a lot. No. What is the nerdiest thing about you?
I am a lover of all musicals, like musical theater. I love it. And I also did show choir, and it's not a thing over here, so you're gonna be like, what the hell is show choir?
Show choir.
So you know Glee.
Yeah, I know Glee.
Okay, so
watch
Glee,
all of that.
Yes, Glee is technically...
I watch a lot of your television.
Glee is technically show choir.
Oh, okay.
Singing and dancing at the same time. But it's not like Glee in that sense because it's literally just an 18-minute set of singing and dancing at the same time.
Right.
Yeah, and you're competing for awards. Okay. And so you go to other people's high schools, which is ages 14 to 18, and you compete against each other.
Right.
And so I was president
of
the show choir. And it was like my entire personality. I went to show choir camp for 2 years.
Wow, I didn't even know that was going to be a thing.
So I was, oh my God, it was my entire life was show choir.
Yeah, I feel like people would really like it.
Right? I honestly, when I first got in, like did university, I wanted to be a music teacher because I wanted to do show choir. It turns out being a music teacher is a lot harder than it looks. You have to learn how to read music, and I can't do that. And like read and write music. And I was like, I don't need to know how to do that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we have to do it's like theory, isn't it?
Yes, theory. Ugh, no, thank you. Could never do that.
I've done that. I've got my grade 5 theory. I know. I had to do it to get my grade 8 singing here. Do you have the same grades? Probably not.
We do not. No.
But yeah, I had to do it and it was torture.
Yeah, so I couldn't do it, but I loved all things show choir. I still do. I have like my best friend back home, one of them, they are studying to be a music teacher, to do show choir and things like that. And I am so proud of them because that is so hard. And we still talk about it, and there's like some of my best memories are from show choir and doing theater. And I love to sing. Yeah. So that's probably also the nerdiest thing about me. I'm like the type where like I'm in a mental breakdown and like I'll put on music to sing to like get myself out of a mental breakdown.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah, like I'll go in the shower and just like have a full-on concert and I'm better. So.
It really helps. Like if I'm in a funk, I'll just put on some happy music. Lizzo is actually what I put on at the moment.
So I'm going to see her in March at the O2.
Me too.
Which day?
The
15th or 16th. Oh, I'm going the 16th.
Oh,
but I'm so excited.
That's really sad.
Yeah, I know. But
I'm so excited.
Oh, literally, we have floor tickets. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Like I've never been on the floor for a concert in my entire life, and seeing her at the Brits got me so excited.
Yes. Okay. Back to dating.
Yes.
What are your non-negotiables?
My biggest one, other than being tall, is you have to be motivated / having a secure job. Oh, yeah. So like either you're in a master's or PhD program looking to get a good job, or you have a secure job. I've been with multiple people who have no motivation. And I'm a very motivated person. I want to do a lot of big things, and I can't have a partner that doesn't want to have big things. You know, like I could care less about the money. It's more about I have a stable job and I want to make good with that job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like you have a purpose.
It's a purpose. I want someone with a purpose. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
That's the biggest one for me. Another one is they have to like pepper, which is my dog.
Oh, the dog.
Not the food or the seasoning.
Most people like that.
Actually, fun fact, don't like the seasoning pepper.
You don't?
No.
Oh, okay.
And so I just need...
Wait, was it a rescue? Did it come with the name Pepper?
Actually, no, I named her Pepper.
Even though you don't like it?
I like red peppers, but I don't like this, like salt and pepper. Like I don't like pepper.
Oh, okay, okay.
But they have to like dogs / Pepper likes them.
Yeah. Is she fussy?
She's not.
Okay. She likes most people.
She likes most people, but there has been a couple of people she's met and she's been weird about it. And I'm like, oh, that's weird because you like most people. And then I kind of like a smaller non-negotiable is like they have to be funny. Yeah. Again, I need someone who can talk and have that banter. You know, like I can't be with someone.
Look at you using the lingo.
I can't be with someone who's dull. I can't do it. I've been with someone who's dull.
Again, that was a hard thing to find. I found like trying to find someone who's fun is tough in this world. I don't know why.
It's so sad.
Yeah, or like I think it was the combo of like what we were talking about earlier. It's like committed but fun. Yeah, like that's really difficult.
Why?
I don't know.
It's like two of the easiest things you could do.
Yeah.
Okay, committing's a little harder, but like fun.
Well, you just hope everyone was fun,
right?
But they're not.
Oh my God! Like I think another non-negotiable for me would be I'm totally cool with video games. But this is also kind of like a little bit of trauma. Is that you can't have video games be your entire personality?
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
I can't do it.
You can do it on the side.
Yes, that is totally fine. But I can't have someone whose video games is their entire personality and that's all they care about. I guess that's another non-negotiable.
Okay, we're gonna find out why someone should date you.
Where to even begin? If you want a girl that will tell you how it is, this is the one for you. She will call you out on your shit in the most loving way possible. She will hold you accountable, but only because she wants nothing but the best for you. This girl got me in the gym when I was very depressed and feeling down about myself and was literally my personal trainer for months on end. I loved going to the gym with her because she would literally push through the packs of sweaty gym bros and be like, "Are you using this? No? Thanks, then we're gonna use it." She is so confident and fun and just all around the most loving person. She's also so spontaneous and loves a good adventure. We've gotten tattoos together and she is always down to make the 2-hour drive to see me when she's home from school. If you want loyal, this is your gal. Plus, she has the cutest dog ever, so you'll get a free fur baby out of it.
Oh, loved it.
Cute.
I will. I can't lie. So she texted me and was like, I did this. And I was like,
Oh,
but she didn't let me listen to it.
yeah, that's good.
She was like, I'm not letting you listen to it. And I was like,
That's
okay,
fine.
good. Thank God.
You were like, it was meant to be a surprise.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I was really hoping you would choose her because she was like, okay, so fun fact, we went to the same university. And we were like mutuals up until senior year. We were in the same program, same classes, but we never had like talked. It was our last year and we had been in like this big class together that was like one of our final grades. And we were like, actually, we kind of work out as really good friends. How have we not like hung out before?
Yeah.
And what she's not wrong. Literally on a whim during class one day, I was like, hey, I'm heading to the gym. Like, do you want to come with me? She made it seem like I'm the most fit human being on the entire planet. I am not. Like, and so disclaimer, I am not a gym bro. Like, I do like going to the gym every once in a while, but that was in our phase where we literally went 7 days a week. I will say that.
Yeah.
We did really well for like 6 months or so, which was really nice. But I literally on a whim was like, do you want to come with me? And she was like, sure, why not? And we did not stop hanging out the entire year.
Oh, so nice.
Which was such a nice like feeling, you know. So
Yeah, that's so sweet.
Mhm.
Okay, would you rather lose your taste or have bad heating?
That's a hard one. So growing up in Massachusetts, it's cold.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of cold here, but it hasn't gotten as cold.
It's not as cold.
No,
Yeah,
no,
we
no.
don't get like -10 or whatever.
Oh, no,
plus.
no. When I was back home a couple weeks ago, we had to, at my grandfather's funeral, we had to like do a burial outside and it was -10 degrees Fahrenheit, which is
I don't know what
like,
that is in Celsius, but it sounds cold.
like -30 or something like that for you.
What?
Like, yeah, it was freezing.
How do you even
Oh my God.
live?
Oh my God, it was horrible.
So you
So,
can't really live without heating.
so what was the question again? Yeah, I couldn't live without heating. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I always say I'd rather have more layers
Mm.
than be hot, if that makes sense. Like I'd
Yes.
rather, like if I have heating, I can like, does that make sense?
Yeah,
If I-
yeah. As in
I-
you'd rather layer up
Yes.
than crank up the heating.
Yes, exactly. So, but I couldn't live without it though.
Okay. Would you rather everyone in the world be more compassionate or more intelligent?
I would say compassionate. I feel like I've met plenty of smart people,
Mm-hmm.
but I've not met a lot of
Yeah,
compassionate people. So,
I'd agree. I don't think intelligence really matters too much in the grand scheme of things. It would be nice
oh
if
yeah,
everyone was really smart, but I feel like, yeah, there'd be much less bad decision making.
exactly.
But if everyone cared, then there probably would be way less
I feel
of
like
everything bad.
if you're compassionate, you're also smart and
Yeah.
intelligent, you know?
Yeah,
Like
emotionally intelligent.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Would you rather make one new law or get rid of one law?
Does this have to, can I go with America?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
thinking of laws? Because
Yeah,
I have
you
no idea.
won't know these ones.
I'm going to say take away one.
Okay.
And this is going to be really controversial, but the Second Amendment.
Oh, yeah.
Anything having to do with guns and
Yeah,
like
fair.
your right to bear arms, basically. Take away.
Yeah.
It's very
I think we
controversial.
all
in
want
America.
that for the US. No? Well, we do
We,
over
we
here.
do. We do. We very much do. But
Over there
it is
Your people
quite-
think, yeah, it's their right, don't they? Which
it's
is...
literally called the right to bear arms.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, don't live in the 1800s anymore.
Mm, yeah.
So believe me, I think guns have a purpose when they need to, but I do not think an ordinary human being should have to carry a gun.
Yeah, I agree. Would you rather find £10 on the ground or find all your missing socks?
£10 on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm a broke master's student. 10 pounds goes a long way.
It was actually meant to be £20, so even better. I
Oh,
just read
20
it
pounds,
wrong.
I'll take it
Yeah.
too.
Either.
Any
I lowered
cash
the
I
bar.
find. Yeah.
I'd take that too because I don't want my missing socks. They're probably gross.
Yeah. I was weird. I was just talking about socks. Me and my really good friend here, we were doing laundry together and I was like, have any of your socks gone missing while you've lived here? And she's like, no, I haven't. I pride myself on that. And I was like, well, mine have gone missing. So
People's
yeah.
stock stealers
Yeah.
here. Okay, last one. Would you rather all plants scream when you cut them or pick their fruit,
Mhm.
or animals beg for their lives before they are killed?
Oh God. That is horrible. Definitely the plants because that's quick and easy.
Yeah, the
The
scream.
scream. But like I am also a plant lady. I love plants. So that would make me sad. But at
Yeah.
the same time, like if I'm choosing my plants over like pepper, I would choose the plants. Like
Yeah,
being
yeah.
like they can scream real quick, but I could never with an animal.
No, yeah.
Mm-mm.
The begging is pretty bad.
Yeah.
Although I was thinking, maybe if all the animals beg for their lives, we would kill them less. So that would be good,
True.
I guess.
But like when
Maybe
you have
not,
to like
though.
when you have to like put down a dog.
True.
You know what I mean? Or like
I
an
wasn't
animal.
thinking of it like
Yeah.
that. I was thinking of like, farming for some reason.
Yeah, like hunting.
Like, I was
Yeah.
I was thinking like we could all eat less meat, which would probably be a good thing.
Yeah.
But
like when you put like,
yeah,
a
you're
gun,
right. Like the vets, that would be the worst job in the world. They'd have to like,
put earmuffs
they'd probably
on.
just have to like pass out. But like, I mean, make the dog pass out or like make the dog unconscious so it can't
before
beg.
they yeah because
But even then, it'd probably
Oh, God.
be begging the whole time it's in the vets.
have you ever had a dog put down or an animal?
That's a hard one for me.
Right.
Joking. It was ages ago, but it affected me for ages. And it
Oh,
wasn't
same.
a dog, it was a cat, my
Mhm.
first cat. And she, I think it would, I don't know, like obviously I didn't get a choice.
Yeah.
She ran away to die, so I never got to say goodbye,
Oh.
which I think was worse for me because I'd never got closure.
Yeah.
I was looking for her for so long and like putting up posters, like the whole thing around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And it was like, and then I always just like had dreams and like visions of her just like appearing. And I feel like if I got to see she was sick
Mhm.
and then we got to take her to the vet, I could
Yeah.
have done like a proper, this is goodbye.
Mhm.
So I kind of sometimes wish I had that over the whole, like she just disappeared.
Yeah.
And then like the awful thing is like they do that and then they die and then we have loads of foxes. So the foxes usually just eat them, which is like, again, like such a horrible
sad.
image.
No, I watched one of my pet like childhood dogs be euthanized because he was
Oh.
very, very sick. And oh my God, I was like 12, I
Yeah.
think. It was
It's like Marley and Me. That's the worst TV show. I put it on to cry because it's
funny
that
enough
sad.
you mentioned Marley and Me because I was going to bring it up. So that dog had passed and that was right after the movie had come out.
Oh,
So my mom wanted to take me. She
No.
had no idea what the movie's about.
She just thought it was a nice dog
Yeah,
film.
dog film to put me in a good mood. I had to run out of that movie theater crying.
Oh yeah, I'm
'Cause
not
it was like
surprised.
3
I sob
days.
every time.
Oh my God, 3 days after my dog had passed.
Yeah, oh my
She
God, that's
felt
way
so
too
bad.
much. You probably haven't watched it ever again.
Oh, I haven't. I don't think I
No,
have
yeah.
because it's traumatizing.
Let's bring back such bad
Yeah,
memories.
no, thank you.
Oh my God. No, yeah, it's like when for me, it's when the little boy, when they're burying him. And then, well, there's loads of other points before that, but this one really gets me. And they're like, do you want to say anything? Like any final words? And he was like, he knows. And I was just like, oh,
Gosh, so horrible.
movie magic.
Oh my God.
Okay, we've ended on a bit of a sad note. Maybe I should have mixed that
Yeah.
one in.
Well, I don't know if we would have. You didn't
But
know
if
we were
I
going to talk about euthanasia at the end. So
I hope you had a nice time,
I
other than the
have,
traumatic
yes.
dog thing.
yes, I have had a great time.
Good. Do you have any like final things you want to close with?
I think I put myself out there enough in these last 30 minutes. So
Yeah.
hopefully it goes well.
If this character sounds perfect for you and you want to have some fun on a date, contact the podcast on Instagram @SingleSounds to reach out to her. Thanks for listening. Have a great week, and I'll see you next Tuesday back with a single man.